Hello and welcome. Today I am calculating the value of resistance by the current codes. You might have studied and just calculated during the college period times. So when again I'm calculating the difference by approach by using the tools and mechanism and how to memorize the color code charts. So by the techniques, let's get started. Okay, so here this start code start and there are resistance. This is the difference band are reaching. There are four band reaching for the transfer. Actually, band depend on the manufacturer and there are four types: four band, five band, three bands, particular band. Actually, so it is not mind it. So so I'm using different purpose for banded. So how to calculate the resistance by using the color codes and the band. So first of all, the first digit here is the first band, and second digit is the second band. The third digit is the third that means that multiple line with the third band, and last one is tolerance. That is the gold, either gold and the silver. So that means percentage at the 5% of the gold and 10% silver. So that means something is actually something variation will be changed over there. So much we need to consider over the tolerance. Also mentioned the last code in the right side. So so I'm continuing here. So how to calculate what is the value of the resistance by follow this chart and how to remember. I will discuss the tutorial. So how to recall this. Okay, we have to see in this picture. So when we calculating the resistance value, so we need to read the color code band the with a standard resistor color code. Okay, in the chart. So how to do and how to remember the charts. Okay, very popular memorized technique to the memorize it for chart and the corpus chart. So they're very difficult to run. But there are a lot of tools, so also we'll be calculating all the tools. I'm using this also in this lecture, so I have to do it without remember the color codes. I'm using the tools, but first first of all I'm going to for the chart code, so color code charts, and then what to do. So B Rai of Great Britain had a very good wife who were gold and silver necklace. Okay, means that V black, brown, ROY. Okay, R red, O means orange, Y means yellow. Okay, Y of green, Great Britain. Okay, great means green. Okay, Britain means blue and had a very good wife. Okay, the V means red means violet. Okay, violet and good means gray and W means white means that means white. Okay, and who wore gold and silver necklace. Okay, that means two tolerance gold and silver, that means necklace. The third technique you can easily emphasize and remind. Okay, keep in mind. So one else repeat. We rely of a Great Britain had a very good wife who wear good gold and silver necklace. Okay, please keep it down and remember it. Okay, so by this technique you can easily calculate the value of resistance by the color code combination over there. So now, so there are for the reference there are three four color code. This is the different types of this is material different type of material using over there, but color code is the not mind over there. So this is the three four color code. So different manufacturer for reference purpose quantity three type of resistance. You can see you have seen this tutorial and already know about it. Okay, the basic concept of resistance, this backbone of electrical equipment without cannot be to perform the electrical control. Okay. Now, how to calculate the resistance of resistor by using the curve? Okay, we can say here identify the color bands and their value, calculate the resistance value, convert the kilo ohm to ohms, that means determine the tolerance and thus get the result over there by calculating the steps. So now I'm discussing in details how to do that. Okay, this is a problem as Jida mentioned already how to calculate the resistance value. So you've seen there. So the first point violet already seen that. second one green, third one the red, and fourth one the golden. Okay, I'm using the golden. You can use silver as well. So using the color code chart with corresponding the each brand. So violet first digit is 7, green second digit 5, and red is 10 multiplied by 10 to the power 2, and golden tolerance is 5%. Okay. So by the follow the step, first step, and then do the now calculate the value of resistance. Okay. So what to do? By using this step, then they getting the on the color code and the value of resistance. The next step will the value of resistance. Okay. I the we have follow the process in the 1 by n and the resistance value equal to first digit at means violet, second digit is the red, one is the multiplied by this colors. That means red, and the resistance value gets 25 into the past 2, that means 10 to the power 2 multiply by 2 reducing here you can see here the red multipliers, and they get the value into 500 ohm. Okay, now I'm 40 ohm to kilo ohm. Divide by convert it ohm to kilo ohm by dividing by 1000, then we get the result 7.5 kilo ohm. So, okay, now for fourth step to determine the impedance by dividing over the separating the value resistance for the activate the result in the 7.5 kilo ohm. So just a standard value, just can be calculated and not twice. Okay. So now fourth step, we determine the tolerance. Okay, tolerance means what should activate the tolerance value. That means taking the goal, so 5% value. Now then final result, what will be get the final result? I follow the fourth step one by one and get the result in this that means 7.5 kilo ohm of the resistance. Now I'm less in this tutorial also if we cover this by the mechanism by using the tools to convert the value of resistance. That means we will add other costs to take the results. So in this tutorial I will cover the next the detail. So first there are 4 steps. The part follow you can see one against to record the binds by the looking value and all the things over there. So get the result in properly. Okay. So this is the value resistance and getting the result in the converting of value in the resistance. You can see here. Okay. So now next step will be comparing the value and met the result by the tools and well, now we have done just a calculated value in registers in the tutorial few minutes ago. So now we are using the tools to calculate the registers and the match the previous value of resistance over there. If there is result both are matching or not. So now I'm using these tools and with we have used the first band as violet. So I'm using the violet there. Okay. And second band is green. Okay. Now I'm using the same band greens. And third one is it and the red. Okay. So I'm using the red. And last one that means tolerance. You can use either silver or gold. But in this tutorial I'm using the silver. Okay, now this silver. So get the result here. You can see here 0.5 kilo ohm and the 10% tolerance. Okay. Now previous result also we have seen that you remember that you can go to this backs in this tutorial. You can see that both are result are matched. So definitely we got the result matched. Now there how to do that. If you calculate the resistance value, select the color bands and calculate the resistance value, and you can see the get the result. Okay. So now I'm using the reference purpose by using the tools for relation value and match the both result. We have any resistance particle band actually generally 3 and 4 band using different manufacturer. Some company provide 4 bands, 5 band, but if you have any bands you calculate easily and can match the result over there. Definitely will be something is wrong about the okay result. So we must have a study during the college time. So in the lab, so how to do the result and get the result over the period. So thank you for watching the video. Bye.